What's up, OCD? Kristina here again with my second video. Anyways, this week on OCD is rant week, so I'm gonna be good at this video because I'm good at ranting. All of us pick different topics to rant about. In mine, I picked society because let's be honest here, society is not good these days. Anyways, let's get this video started. Society, just think about it. With society, there's so much wrong. I'd honestly say it's worse for girls, and a lot of other people would too. I mean, it's bad for boys too. But with girls and stuff, it's so messed up. Like, nobody can honestly be themselves these days because of society. And before you guys say, oh yeah, you're a part of society too, I know I am, but I don't judge people like other people do. I'm gonna admit, yeah, I do judge people, but I'm not gonna be like everybody else and judge people terribly, because I get judged. I mean, I'm gonna be judged for doing this, doing what I want to do, YouTubing. Society honestly just doesn't make sense. For girls, society tears you down. You just can't be yourself these days. It's like so hard to be yourself because you have to fit society's freaking definition of perfect, in which that is long hair, perfect teeth, perfect face, perfect clothes. You have to dress perfect. You have to be perfectly pretty. And for some people that's hard. Some people don't have the money for the good clothes. Some people's hair can't grow long. They can't have nice hair all the time. Some people just aren't. Everybody's gorgeous in their own way. Trust me, I know that because some of my best friends are so insecure and they have no reason to be, even though they're not bringing up society, even though they're not society's version of perfect. You have to be so skinny to be perfect, but there's girls that aren't skinny. You can't help it. Some people can't help it, and that's what makes me so mad about society. You can't help the way you are and who you are. You're supposed to be who you want, but for people these days, you can't be yourself because of society, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why? It makes me so mad because my best friends get upset and depressed and stuff, and they try doing stuff that they shouldn't do. Like, they try to eat less. They try to basically starve themselves, and because they want to be skinny, they want to be society's version of perfect. Girls cover their face with makeup so they can be perfect. People try so hard to be society's version of perfect, but in all honesty, you should be your version of perfect. You are who you are. It makes me mad, so mad, because you have to be perfect, which is, if you're perfect in society's world, good for you, honestly. I'm so happy for you. But for other people, it's hard. Not all of us can do that. Like, we can't be that perfect. And to be society's version of perfect, you're basically a copy of someone else. Who wants to be a copy of someone else? But they shouldn't be another copy of somebody. You should be original, be who you are, not what other people want you to be. And that's what doesn't make sense to me, because I want to be perfect too, but I've learned to deal with who I am and be who I am. So I'm not trying to be what everybody else wants to be, because we were put on this earth to be who we are, not what other people want us to be. And it's just so hard for girls because you have to be perfect and able to be happy. Because if you're not perfect, you get bullied, you get judged, you don't get the guys that you want because they want society's version of perfect. You can't do certain things because you're not who you want to be. A lot of people, it's so bad these days because everybody gets judged so bad, and then they try to change themselves when nobody should try to change themselves, because it's not what you should do. You should be your version of perfect, because somebody out there is looking for someone just like you, not what other people, not society's version. Yeah, I get a lot of guys want society's version of perfect, but not every guy does. And the guy that you could mainly want could want the real you, and you're hiding it away. The girls at my school, they wake up 2 hours before to get ready, put their makeup on, do their hair, pick out the perfect outfit, and they're exhausted throughout the day just so they can fit with their popular friends, try to impress the guy that they want to impress. But then there's me. I wake up like 10 minutes before I'm supposed to leave. I either do what I want with my hair, put on maybe a little bit of mascara. I don't even wear makeup half the time unless I'm going out somewhere really important. I throw my hair up for school half the time because I would rather be judged by everybody else and have my group of friends that like me for me and get a good education instead of being exhausted throughout the day and pretty. I'd honestly just rather be smart, and I'd rather look like crap basically compared to everybody else and have a good education than be exhausted and not be smart in school. I'm one of those people who just doesn't care what people think about me. Yeah, I do care half the time, but sometimes I don't, honestly. It's just most of the time I don't care, but I do care at the same time, but I want my education. I don't want to be tired throughout the day, even though I am because of like social medias. But still, it's just like, be who you want to be. Don't be what somebody else wants you to be. You just have to learn not to care, because no matter what you do, if you're being yourself or even if you're being society's version of perfect, you're still being judged by somebody. So you might as well be judged by the person you are. I could keep going on and on and on, but this video is already pretty long, and I don't want to post another video that's really long again. But anyways, long story short is, be who you want to be happy, do what you want to do, don't care what other people think, because if you are who you are and you're happy with it, then do that. Don't do something you don't want to do because other people don't want you to do it, and don't be somebody you don't want to be because other people don't want you to do that, because you are beautiful, you are strong, you are what anybody wants you to be. You are what you want to be. Anyways, thank you for tuning in and watching my video. Thank you for listening to me ranting. I hope you guys take some of the advice I give and know that I love you, other people love you, and yeah. Anyways, bye. Tune in for my next week's video, and stay strong and stay you.